Is it recording?
Hello?
Hello.
Oh,
Yeah.
We always
start like that.
Why? I think we be low-key doing a mic test.
It's low-key a mic test. How y'all doing?
Good morning, babes.
Or hey, babes. Whatever you're doing. Good morning, good night. You know what I'm saying?
evening.
Wherever you're at. Good evening, good afternoon.
Hello, lunch.
Thanks for tuning in.
This is episode 6, right?
Episode 6.
This is episode 6. Wow. Thank you for listening, y'all. Thank you for listening. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say we've been consistent. Like 6
We
episodes.
have.
I love it.
It's just February.
It is.
6 episodes.
2018, and we're 6 episodes in. That's crazy.
We thank y'all so much for the support.
Yeah.
We've been getting a lot of feedback, a lot of followers.
Yes. It's popping on on Brown Sugar.
Yeah. How y'all feeling today or this morning?
It was Tanara, you go first because I don't even know.
Girl, I was frustrated coming over here because I'm just gonna vent really quickly. It's gonna be quick because y'all haven't experienced this yet. School traffic. Baby.
I didn't know what she was saying.
Right.
Like my brain, like it gives me so much anxiety because the school Imani goes to is one way in and one way out. Her school goes from kindergarten to 8th grade. So all them people dropping their kids off at school in the morning.
I've never
and it's on
seen
a busy street.
She is a private school?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Great.
Yeah. And I'm just like, what? Like, I get there early, thinking I'm gonna beat traffic. No. If I get there, she has to be there by 7:50. So I got there today at 7:20. I'm in the street, like it's a busy street. But if I come like at 7:45, right on in there. So I'm just like, what? I hate.
So if you come close to late, you good to go.
Good to go, but if you come
gotta
early,
wait.
Because everybody's trying to be
Everybody's
early.
trying to be on time.
This
I know
the
that's
crazy
right.
part. If you get there early, I'm still not gonna get to drop her off until the time I would if I left at 7:40.
Girl, well then I think that means you just need to leave a little later. That's a little extra sleep
It
for you.
it just makes me irritated. I'm like, just get your kid. You know your kid's coming. Get your backpack. Get your sit. Say goodbye. Get your kids and get the hell out the car.
Aww.
Get out of the
They
car.
be lingering.
Oh.
They be like, okay, baby.
Y'all don't understand. When y'all have kids, I hope that we don't work it out by then. But
Oh my goodness.
I'm just over it right now.
Well, I'm glad you made it.
Right,
I'm glad you made it through.
You're here.
Whew,
That's all that matters.
I'm here. And
Oh my god.
What about you?
I'm feeling hopeful. There's a lot of things moving and shaking in my life right now, and it's so funny because like I'm realizing that I am a high anxiety person, and I need to work on that. I've been praying about it actually. But a lot of things that are moving and shaking, they're a good thing. So I don't know why I have such anxiety. I think I have anxiety because it's changed. And I've been in a same position for a long time. So when things start to be new, it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But I always know that
when it's
you're growing.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's just getting to a point to where I just need to embrace the change and not be afraid of it and know that, push through.
Take a deep breath.
Because God wants
Like
to
I
put more
tell
on
you.
you that you can't bear. So it's just like, just push through and keep going. So I'm very hopeful today. And, yeah.
Ain't it crazy, though? Because I ain't did this in a minute. But ain't it crazy how when you're stressing, you tripping, but then you just remember something that God said, like you just said, what he won't give you more than you can bear. And it's just like
it's a peace. It's like
I'm good now. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Lord.
There she goes.
I want to surprise on the inside. But how you doing, Lauren?
How you feeling, love?
I'm good.
Woo!
I guess I'm okay. I'm a little tired. I woke up a little bit early this morning. But I'm fine. I'm still I'm excited about the day. I'm going to Atlanta this weekend for my goddaughter. It's her birthday. She's turning 2 on Monday, so I'm excited about that. So I'm good.
Them terrible twos. You ready for it?
She's beautiful. She's sweet as pie. Hey, Legacy, if you listen.
That's her name? Oh my gosh.
I love her.
She's a
so
bomb ass name.
Her parents are cool. Shout out to @LegacyMother and @Evelyn King on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
The A's finna get all of the babes. I'm going to the A next weekend.
For real?
Hey.
Well, let me book a trip then.
Hey, shout out to Atlanta. If you listening from Atlanta, shout out to you. What's up?
Let us know what to do in Atlanta. Lo knows she's lived in Atlanta for a while, but
I know you love Atlanta. You thrive in Atlanta.
Yeah. Look at her. Well.
But
listen, Linda.
What are we talking about?
What are we?
Black Panther.
Right. Hello, black people.
Oh
Hello.
my God. So
Praise the Lord, nigga.
So, shout out to
Getting grown. Shout out to Jade and Kia. I love y'all. I was listening to y'all. I love y'all. I was just listening to y'all mentor episode. Y'all probably aren't listening to our episode, but if you listen to Jade and Kia,
soon they will. Soon they will. But Black Panther, the early premiere released yesterday, Thursday, February 15th. We're recording this February 16th. So this is the actual day Black Panther has dropped. None of us have seen it yet, but I have friends who have seen the movie, and I've heard nothing but great reviews from this black on black movie. Black on black on black. I am so excited to see it. I heard the whole cast is black. It is just black in greatness. People, I've been seeing pictures of people walking in dashikis.
Hey, show up for the culture.
Yeah, I'm living for
Black
y'all's
History Month.
garb. I'm living for all this character I'm seeing on my timeline in these movie theaters. Y'all are showing up and showing out. It's amazing. And I actually, just to be honest with y'all, I just kind of got the scoop on the movie a few minutes ago.
Oh.
I mean, I knew it was coming out, but I just had to ask these babes sitting right here, like, you know, what the actual movie is, because I didn't look it up or anything.
Well, let me just say this. You know, I love that everybody's showing up. I love that everybody's going out to support. But me, I don't like crowds. So I will be going to see the movie like on Monday morning.
Yeah, definitely.
On Tuesday when everyone's at work and my kids are at school.
I like
the
matinees.
At $5 movie. Not because I'm broke, but because I can enjoy myself and I can watch the movie.
Hey, man.
I'm on my couch.
I'm definitely with Sonara. I'm going to see it next Friday because I'm off. I don't like seeing it with crowds. I can't wait to see it, though. For you guys who do not know anything about Black Panther, it's a Marvel superhero film. Yeah. So I'm not into stuff like that, but I'm definitely
Shout out to Marvel.
I don't like Marvel comedies.
I love all Marvel.
But I will be going to see Black Panther to support my people. I heard it's a phenomenal movie, and if you don't know a little bit about it, I really don't know a lot about it, but I just know the movie, a lot of people are saying the movie was created to show young African Americans, male and females, that black people could be great, royalty. They could be superheroes, they could be goddesses, they could be saviors of their country, their world.
Ooh, saviors of their country.
Yeah, it's really African inspired. So I'm so proud of the support it's already been getting, and it hasn't even been 24 hours yet. Yeah. But everybody go see it. Everybody go see it. So we can get more movies like this.
Wakanda. Yes, I'm over here reading up on it right now. I've been seeing all that Wakanda hashtags. And I honestly did not know. Like, y'all, I'm the type of person, like, I won't Google. I don't care. Like, if I see a hashtag and I don't know, I just keep going.
Yeah.
Just bring it to me. But, yeah, I can't wait either. And this cast I'm looking at. The cast is stacked. Do
you hear me?
Girl, my husband is in there. Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B.
Oh.
Hey, that right there.
Hey. Lupita.
I don't say I risk it all, but
I would risk.
Come on, Angela.
That's it. Jordan before.
I will propose to Michael B. Jordan if I ever see.
You know, he still stay at home with his parents.
We are one and the same. You know what?
Right. Yes.
I didn't know that.
He stays with his parents.
Chloe said we are one.
We are soulmates. What do you mean?
What do you
mean? And I read an article about him because I really respect Michael B. Jordan because he was, at the time, he was 35, I believe. Or was he 25? Maybe 21 of them. But he's saying that he's single because he cannot give a woman everything that she needs. Instead of, playing around, he's just, I'm going to wait until I get my stuff together, and then I'm going to go be with a woman.
So what do you think that a woman needs?
I don't know what he thinks.
I think he was meaning more of like time. He's such a busy person, so he cannot give a woman the time that she probably needs from him because he's always
because you know how we be bugging
and stuff. Oh yeah,
you know how we be bugging.
Yeah, but he has to find a woman that understands his lifestyle.
Because I mean, just being honest, do you think Will Smith stopped working to be with Jada?
Right.
No.
So, and I mean, if you make the type of money Michael B making, boo boo, bye.
Exactly. So I just kind of feel like a lot of times people say things because they're selfish, and it's just like you're just.
You
selfish.
think that was selfish?
I'm not saying that he's selfish. I'm saying like a part of it could be like I don't want to spend no time with nobody. Like I don't want to have to emotionally feel tied to somebody have to think about them when I'm away on trips and stuff. And some people enjoy that. Not enjoy it, but some people will or think it's worth it for that person. So maybe he just hasn't found that person yet.
Yeah. No, I don't necessarily agree with it. I just respect him for being able to identify that he's not going to give someone what they're asking for because he's trying to do him.
Respect. So, absolutely.
Go ahead, Michael.
He's waiting on me.
And I cannot get his name right. Chad Boswick. The main, is that his name?
Chadwick.
I always call him Jackie Robinson because
Jackie Robinson
or James Brown.
Did you say Chadwick Robinson?
Is it
what's
Chad?
His name? Chad Boswick or something like that.
Chadwick or
Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, the main. He's the main character. He is Black Panther.
He is Black Panther. He's awesome. Yeah. All right.
But that was our Listen Linda. Make sure you guys definitely
and don't buy. Yeah, go see the movie. Don't buy no bootleg.
I might.
People still get
5-6. That's kind of like a bootleg.
I don't know what you mean like that.
That's what I meant bootleg. Go support.
Yeah.
Show us.
Spend that money.
Yeah.
But Lo, bring us into Glasses Up.
Glasses Up.
I just remember we did not do Glasses Up last week.
We didn't. I noticed that we didn't.
We didn't.
We just got straight
into it, but we ain't forget about it this week.
So Glasses Up,
Glasses Up, babe.
So y'all, today we are going to talk about friendships. Yeah, we're definitely going to be talking about.
How many of us have them? Sorry.
I was vibing with it, low key.
Sorry. What we talking about, Lo?
We're gonna be talking about friendships and stuff, y'all. Like strong friendships. Do you have friends? What's considered friendships? How to talk to your friends? Is communication important in friendships? Like, because I feel like friendships are like the foundation of people. Because we're not born with like husbands, wives, boyfriends, and male counterparts. It's always like a friend, whether they be male or female. So yeah, that's what this show is about.
Well, let me ask y'all, what is your definition of a friend? What does a friend mean to, if I'm your friend, what does that mean?
Do you want our personal definition or do you want us to give like...
Well, we can give do you have a generic one? But I want to know what it means to you personally. If I'm your friend, what does that mean?
You want to give ours first and then we can do the definition?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So to me, a friend is someone who loves and likes me for who I am. Mm-hmm. Supports me, is a supportive person, and yeah, like we grow. Like I can benefit from you, you can benefit from me. Not in like monetary ways, obviously, but just like there are more deposits than there are withdrawals.
Ooh, okay.
We have we're like sisters. We're sisters. It's like we're sisters, but we just don't have the same mother type of thing. Like we vibe off of each other. There really are no arguments. Like, it's more understanding. It's a lot of understanding because I know as my sister, you wouldn't do anything to intentionally hurt me. So, yeah, that's what I think. A friend is a sister.
That's beautiful. Mm-hmm. Okay, what about you?
A lot of what Lo said to me, I feel like your friend is your spirit animal, in a sense. It's just like, sometimes a friend could be everything that you're not. Mm-hmm. And they compliment you in ways that you may need them to. So, it's like your spirit animal in a sense. A friend is kind of like your backbone. It's your support. It's your sister. Really, it's really your family. It's your family.
That's how I feel. Family.
Yeah, it's someone who you can go to when you not right with maybe your real family, your significant other. It's just that it's your support. Like that is what a friend is to me. My backbone.
Boom. Well, I'm trying to think because I'm gonna be honest. I don't really have a lot of friends. I think I can count them on one hand. Someone that's my friend that's not an associate. Because I got that misconstrued.
So what do you consider the friend?
My friend is someone who, like Lo said, you understand me. You're not going to judge me. I can take all the fronts off and it could just be, I don't know how to explain. We speak from our soul to each other, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not speaking to you out of my mouth. I'm speaking to you from here, like from inside of me. So if we can vibe like that, because again, people don't understand that. Most people, what I've experienced is what you can do for me. Then you my friend, because I can benefit from something that you can do, not someone that just, how you doing today? How you feeling? Have you ate today? Did you go exercise? So if you looking out for me like that, then you my friend.
So to you, a friendship is someone who holds you accountable.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. To sum it up.
Yeah.
Who cares and holds me accountable? Because they want to see me do better.
Very true. Okay.
I like it. I think that's it.
I know. See me, I be trying to make it all pretty, like y'all be saying, but for me, it's just boom, boom. No, it's really not really a gray area for me. It's either you with me or you not.
Period. I mean, that's.
Dang, I know. I hate saying it so much.
I mean, but that's
that's real.
That's
no other way to say it. Let's get to the facts. That's me.
But look, okay, so these were our personal definitions.
Yeah.
Right. What? We had to Google in Urban Dictionary.
Okay, is it Urban? Yeah, okay.
The definition of a friend.
Oh, we doing an Urban Dictionary?
No, you can do. I have Urban Dictionary.
Okay.
Well, you want to say the.
I can do.
Generic.
I'll do the Merriam-Webster one.
Okay.
And the whatever Google. I'm gonna do the Google and the Merriam-Webster. Okay, so Google says a friend is a person whom one knows and with whom one has a bond of mutual affection, typically exclusive of sexual or family relations. And then the number 2 says a member of the Religious Society of Friends, a Quaker.
It sounds like they're categorized. Because what do they mean about sexual nature of a friend?
No, exclusive.
Exclusive.
It means you don't have sex and you're not family, basically.
Gotcha.
It means somebody you know and you love them, but you guys aren't intimate or it's not your family member.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And then Merriam-Webster says to act as a.
Oh.
I hate when dictionaries and definitions give you the definition within. It's like stupid.
They define the word with the word.
Yeah, to act as a friend, be friend. Like, what do you mean? Like,
what
that
are you talking about?
What do you mean?
That friendship is a relationship of mutual. This is from Wikipedia. Friendship is a relationship of mutual affection between people. Friendship is a stronger form of interpersonal bond than an association. Those are all like the white folk. I mean, just the definitions of.
No, it is kind of like the white folk definition.
Because Chloe about to give you the Urban Dictionary.
I'm about to give it the Urban Dictionary, the one that we can understand that lays it out in a nice, pretty picture.
Okay.
The Urban Dictionary defines real friend as a person who makes. Shout out to Kanye, real friend. A person who makes your problems theirs and tries to help you through them. However, sometimes creating them. Ooh. I like that definition because there's so many topics and conversations that we can kind of spin from there.
People don't like that.
Yeah, so let's start off with this. They said a person who makes your problems theirs. How do y'all feel about that? Do you feel like your friend's problems should become your problems? Like Kevin Hart, my bullshit is your bullshit.
Yeah.
I think naturally I'm like that. Naturally, I take on with this my friends. I'm like, because if you're upset enough to tell me, then we mad. We're mad. Upset.
Yeah.
You know, what we doing? What we gonna do about it? Like you know what I mean? Like that, and that's how I am. But I've noticed about myself when it's not received that way, I take a step back. And I don't know if that affects the friendship that I have with that person or not, because that's how I naturally am. Or if it's just like, because what I tell myself, I'm gonna tell you what I tell myself. I'm like, okay, well, you have to let your friend be. You have to let them learn on their own. You can't, like, if I notice that they push me back, I'm like, oh, well, I guess I can't be like that in that subject, or I can't give advice to them like that on that type of subject, or they don't want all of me. They don't want me to be me, or they don't want me to be that type of friend. So I need to move back. And I've been told that, like, you can't be talking like that. It's not, but it's my issue. It's not yours. So I just be like, okay. So I feel like the Urban Dictionary is like, it say that, but everybody don't like that because they feel like, sometimes I feel like people want you to be fake. People really want you to be fake. They don't want you to be real. They don't want you to tell. They don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear what is. Because a lot of times we fabricate things for ourselves.
Yep.
And sometimes we need people from the outside looking in to tell us, like, no, bitch, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you it's bullshit. And as a friend, you should be able to accept that and know that I'm telling you that because I love you, and not take it and internalize it and like make it like, oh my god, you're talking about me. Like, no, I'm just telling you it's bullshit. Like, you need to hear that. But some people don't like that. Some people like for people to hold their hand and jump in the damn ocean and drown with them. And that's not the type of friend I am.
I think that's why I don't have a lot of friends, because people want that exactly. And I'm not giving you, as you see, when I explain things, like, I can't spare people feelings because my feelings are not spared ever, and they never have been. So it comes out of a place of love, and I make sure that it's how you say things, so it's not going to be all messed up. But people want you to be done with them, and I'm not going to be done. And I'm not going to sit around while you be done. If you, like, most of the time, when I lose friends, it's because, well, people I say were my friends, it's because I know what they deserve. It's usually when they're in a relationship and they gonna let a nigga do them any type of way. And I'm like, girl, no, that's not okay. And if you're gonna keep going back to him, don't come and ask me for advice what should you do, because I'm telling you what you should do and you're not listening. But then you want to come back and cry and talk to me on the phone. I don't have time for that. Or
so do you feel? Wait a minute, but do you feel like that vice versa? Like, do you feel like, I don't know, like I feel like that's touchy. That's real touchy.
Yeah,
really? That is.
I'm on both.
That's
touchy.
I'm sorry, but in that type of situation, like when it comes to like relationships, that's touchy. When it comes to friendships and relationships, it's touchy.
It's more to it. I'm sorry. It's that certain situation I was thinking about.
So you think about
she was in an abusive relationship. And I'm like, every time she called me, I felt like I was having a heart attack because he done beat her ass again, and I gotta come pick her up. Okay. No, I'm not doing that. And if you want to keep going to be with him, but leave me out of it. And that's where it is. I love her to death, but I'm not. Mm-mm.
I just feel like using that Urban Dictionary for like, you're like taking on each other's problems. Basically, your bullshit is my bullshit. I feel like basically where we're kind of consenting, like it depends on the situation.
Yeah.
I understand, and this is just not with people, this is not just with friends, but with people. Like, you can tell somebody something, but they gonna do what they want to do at the end of the day.
Yes.
And I'm that type of friend that I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you my opinion, but I want you to do what you feel. Like, especially if I've been through a certain situation before, and I'm gonna give you what I've been through. That doesn't mean that your situation is gonna be the exact same as mine. Exactly. But I'm gonna tell you how I kind of went through it and maneuvered through it. And I want you to kind of do it your own way and figure it out. Take some of my advice if it's good and figure it out yourself. Like, I'm that type of friend. Like,
that makes sense, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that means, I'm sorry.
No.
So that means that you don't feel like I told you what to do, and now you feel like you didn't make that decision genuinely.
I never want to be the friend that you are taking everything that I'm saying and doing. I don't want that much weight in your life. I want
like,
blame
it's my fault.
It's my fault. Yeah. Or I would feel guilty if something happened and you was like, yeah, I listened to you and I did this. Like, no, like you did what you wanted to do. Like, us talking on some friend stuff is us just kind of, you're venting. To me, when friends going through stuff, like issues, whether it be with males, careers, whatever, it's just like, you're venting to me. We're venting to each other, basically. We're having open dialogue about maybe certain situations that I've been through, certain situations that you're going through. Yeah. I always want you to make your own decision. And I'm the type of friend where I'm kind of like low. If you're going through something, I'm like, okay, what we doing? What we doing? Like, what I need to do to help? What you need? Like, what's that?
Exactly.
But I'm only going to ask so much or do so much. I don't like repeating myself. I said that last episode. I don't like repeating same advice, repeating myself. So I'm going to be an open ear always, always. But I'm going to let you do you.
But what? Yeah.
What you think?
No, And I'm just like, but what about, like, it get compromising sometimes. When you, especially when you have somebody that's going through, or have a friend that's going through, and it's like, you listening, but you get tired. Like, and it's just like, what about that friend? What about on the other end? Like, what do you do as a friend? Like, so when you're going through something as a friend, because to be a friend, you have to have a friend, you have to be a friend. What should you do? Should you stop going to those friends? Like, when you're going through things, should you, like, how should you expect for them to, you know what I mean?
No,
like,
that's a good question. I feel like if you're a friend that likes to, like, talk a lot, vent a lot, call people a lot, I feel like you need to learn who to talk to. Yeah. I think that's why you have multiple friends. There's some friends who can sit on the phone with you all day and talk and let you vent, and there's some friends that is just like, I got other shit to do. I got to talk to you later. Or call me once a week about this, but we can't talk about it every day. And I think it's so important to know those friends. That's why you have multiple friends. So you know which ones you could call. And I feel like as that friend, be respectful. Know that, I put a lot on her yesterday.
I know. This is not her. This is not, because I know this, because naturally, because honestly, I feel like sometimes we forget, like in any type of relationship, we forget that this is a human person. So before we were in this relationship or this friendship, this is a person. Yeah. And if this person was not like that, like if they're not like that,
don't
like
force
if
them.
I'm a sensitive person, or if I'm somebody who likes to sit and like just love on and love, but I have this friend who not like that. She wasn't like that when I met her, and she was real like, whatever. When we become best friends, when we become friends, I can't be mad when she not like that with me.
Yeah.
Because you accepted me for who you have to accept me for who I am. Like I can't be upset with you. So I have to allow you to give me what you gonna give me for what I'm giving you. And take it for the love that you have for me as a friend.
It's a compromise. Friendships are just like, it's a relationship. Yeah. It's definitely a compromise.
Yeah.
Let me ask you too, have you guys ever lost a good friend because of, them being selfish, or just what happened?
Yeah.
Girl.
Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead, Snow.
I'm not going to say a lot because I'm going to cry, because if I call you my friend, whatever you want. Not necessarily like an abusive way, but whatever you need, I'm your vessel. Like, if you need to be hooked up somewhere, if I know somebody, here you go. Like, I would do anything for my friends because I don't have a lot of them. So if I say you my friend, like, I don't know how to explain it. So when I thought I had friends and they really weren't my friends, I was their friend, but they weren't my friend.
What does that mean?
Like, I'm being a friend to you and I'm giving you like everything that I can as a friend, but when I come to you, it's like, I'm doing this, or I ain't got time for this, but then I see you, like last time, in Snapchats and Instagrams going out and stuff like that, when, hey friend, how you doing, friend? And you're not fooling with me. I'm good on that. That shit hurts my feelings.
So you hadn't talked to them. I'm just trying, because I feel like I want to be able to help. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I really want to know. So you felt like, okay, so in this specific situation, you felt like you needed a friend and they didn't hit you up when they went out.
Yeah.
Okay.
We friends. Why we not?
Okay.
We all our other friends, but here I am.
Okay, but let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. You're married, right?
Yeah.
You have kids.
Yeah.
So do you feel like, have y'all had that conversation? Do you feel like they may feel like they can't ask you, or like they can't invite you because you do have a family and because you do have kids, and maybe they just like, oh, we know Sonara can't go, or because we know like...
It's not that Sonara can't go, it's that Sonara can't go on the drop of a dime. So if you tell me, hey girl, we going out this weekend, okay, hey girl, we going out this weekend. Or if I ask you, hey, next time y'all go out, let me know, I'll go. Because I'm not in a relationship where my husband say I can't go nowhere. I'm mom, I'm Betty Crocker, I got to stay at home. I can do what I want to do.
Right.
But for my sanity, I'm going to make sure all my stuff is covered. So if I'm trying to go out, I done handled all this. Don't worry about that. But if I'm saying hit me up next time you go out, and then you go out again and you don't hit me up, and I'm like, and I'm constantly texting like, damn girl, what's up? Now I feel like I'm bugging you. But when you need something from me, oh yeah girl, here. Oh, what's up? You need an ear? That's not right to me. And that messes me up. So that's why I'm cool with people.
Do y'all think it gets to a point though to where we maybe expect too much?
Oh yeah, for sure.
From friends?
That's what I've learned. That's what I've learned.
Where do you think the expectations lie when it comes to friendships? Because I've noticed, as I get older, I notice that sometimes, this is really what it is. Because I have a situation, kind of like what I'm going through now. Not a bad situation, but, I have friends who are becoming mothers, who are becoming wives and stuff. So I don't hear from them as often. And sometimes that upsets, I get emotional, like, oh, I miss my friend. But I have to realize, and this is something that my mom told me, like, they're just in a different phase of life right now. It doesn't mean y'all friendship is off. It's just that they're focused on something else. Like, y'all have two different lives. Chloe, you're single with no kids. Like, y'all can't expect to hang out with each other a lot anymore. But at the same time, it's just like, but why can't that person check up on me, send a text? Like, we're accessible. No matter what you got going on in your life, we're still hella accessible via this cell phone. Okay. So my question is just like, does it get to a point to where we expect too much from people via certain times of lives?
My thing is, I don't set an expectation for someone that I wouldn't set for myself. I'm a firm believer as treat others how you want to be treated. So again, if I'm saying you my friend, I'm pulling up, I'm putting a bullet in the gun, I'm driving the car, whatever you need from me, because you are my friend. But I don't know, I guess we really need to, as grown adults, we need to sit down and have a conversation. Really like a meeting, set guidelines. Like, I'm saying you my friend, so this is what I'm going to do for you. And this is what I expect from you as my friend. Now, if you can't live up to those expectations, then we can just associate.
Do you think a conversation is good, though?
Not necessarily a conversation, but like a dialogue.
Because like, here's what I'm thinking, though. Because I feel like, in all honesty, some friends are going to be closer to you in certain parts of your life than others. And I know some people can get conflicted because they may have a best friend that they've had through elementary. Mm-hmm. And something goes on and that best friend might not be there for them. But, you know, other friends are there. You have other people. And what I want people to understand, babes, too, is just that just because someone is not there at a particular time in your life during a certain situation doesn't mean that they're any less of your friend. Mm-hmm. I just kind of think maybe the same time you had something going on, they had something going on. And that's just what it is. Like, we both had our own shit. Yeah. But you good.
Yeah, but then you come together and talk about it.
You do, but you can't always expect, like, I just kind of feel, like, me personally, like, you can't always expect for anybody to really just be there for you. Like, that's not your family. That's just kind of how I feel. I've been through a lot. And I don't feel like, I don't want to sound like, you know, but I've been through a lot with friends and with people. And I just feel like, you know, with me personally, you can't really expect that from people. If it happens, then that's cool, that's perfect. But I feel like you yourself should have yourself. Mm-hmm. You should have it to where, you know, you have other sources to deal with whatever emotions that you have going on, whether it be God, whether it be praying, meditating, whatever. Like, I don't feel like you should completely, like, depend on a person. Like, I've had situations to where people have gotten upset with me because they felt like I should have done, like, oh, you should have did this and you should have invited me here and did it. And I felt it while it sounded was a responsibility. You felt like I had to be responsible for you. But it's like, but you weren't responsible for me. Like, I feel like a lot of times people want stuff but don't be given it. And that's where a conversation could be had for us to understand what type of friend are you and what type of friend am I? Boom. What do you expect from me and what do I expect from you? So that way we completely, like, we understand. But I just don't feel like people should go around, like, I feel like that's too much. Because especially as an adult, like, we all go through shit. Girl. And we all have lives. So how can I be, like, upset with you because you're not feeling whatever void I have for whatever it is that I'm going through? That's selfish. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you don't feel better after talking to me. What else do you want me to do? And clearly, it's too fucking much. So you need to get your life. You need to figure out. It's something else. Like, you can't depend on people for that. I don't know. That's just where I be at with friends. And it may just be because I didn't, like, growing up. My mom, she had, like, friends with, like, the church and stuff, and then, like, my godmom, but, like, not like no one. I never saw my mom just hang on the phone. Like, yeah, girl. I never saw my mom doing that. I never saw my mom, like, gossiping. I never saw my mom, like, oh, yeah, we're going to the mall, we're about to go do, like, with my godmom, possibly, but not, like, she wasn't, like, you know, so I never witnessed that, to know how to be that way, or to be,
I think it's
and
been
then when I tried, it backfired, and people were shady, and people were distrustful, and I had a friend who I consider my best friend, but was talking about me with another group of friends.
Hello.
Like, it's just like, and that started out early on, so it's just like, after I was like, and then with my mom being the way she was, and she grew up, like, surprisingly identical to me, like, as far as how she is with, like, women and growing up or whatever, she was like, you don't have to worry about anybody. Period. What do you mean? But I love the friends that I have. I, like, they are quality to me. Yeah. Like, seriously, quality to me. But, and they've been around for a while, and I had to learn through that journey that it takes a friend to be a friend, too. So I feel like through my friends, I've learned how to be, like, a better friend.
And you should.
Because I ain't know how.
And you should.
Know? But I lost a lot of friends along the way, though.
Oh, hell yeah.
Was that
No.
Okay. I'm trying to get better.
My best friend, she's been my best friend since 6th grade.
Aww.
6th grade.
That's hard.
Yeah, and we done gone through a lot together. I'm gonna cry thinking about. I was just talking to her on my way here.
Sonara is so emotional.
I'm emotional. I'm PMSing. I'm sorry. I cried yesterday because I was hungry and I was fixing my food, but I wasn't fixing it fast enough.
Yeah,
girl.
I can't.
What? Oh my
God. I'm emotional because people treated me really badly growing up. Because it was like the cool thing to do to make fun of people or, you know, so that really messed me up. And then, you know, Missouri City small. I'm Missouri City born and raised. So these same people that I see, I've been seeing all my life. From elementary to high school, whether we went to Willowridge, to Hightower, because that's the side of Mo City. I went to McCullough, I went to Ridgegate. I was supposed to go to Willowridge, but, you know, everybody moved to Till Run, so we went to Hightower. But those people, like, people used to talk about me, make fun of me. Still, people I see to this day that will come up to me and, hey, how you doing? Your family's so beautiful, all this. And I just be like, hi.
But why? Why do you feel
that hurts. Because I don't know. I just never got over that. That's like a deep.
Oh, you're talking about these people who talked about.
Yeah, because I had a friend, like you said. I had friends that when we were together, we chilling. Sanar's so nice. I'm so nice. And then you talking about me behind my back when I think we friends. Like, what the fuck?
Let me ask you something. But do you think you are what those people ever said about you, like then and now?
I mean, back in the day, kids were so mean. Like, we struggled, so I didn't have all the name brand stuff. We so my clothes weren't always up to par, and they would talk about me like that, but then they want my answers and shit. But I would know they was talking about me. So I think it messed me up because it's not my fault. Like, I can't go buy my clothes. I don't have money to go buy clothes like this. I don't have money to buy all these J's and stuff. I don't have money to just go out like everybody was doing. I didn't have that. So when they talked about me saying that I'm broke and shit and I wore the same clothes in rotation, all that really hurt my feelings because that's what we do now.
But let me bless you real quick.
Come on, Lo.
The struggle is amazing, number one. Number two, the biggest thing with me in struggle is accepting my struggle. I became fierce because, okay, I am struggling and I can only go up from here. So knowing that, like, I feel like each one of us have honestly had bad things said about us. Mm-hmm. Whether it be small, middle school, high school, college, whatever. Like, we've all had things talked about, said about us. But until we become those things, like, we gotta let that shit go.
Let it
because
ride.
You don't know where that person was in their life when they said that shit. You're not you're not what they're saying. They didn't know you. They didn't know what you were going through. They didn't know your family life. They don't know you. Like, and it's hard. It's difficult for us to get past those things and get past betrayal because, trust me, I hear you, bitch. I hear you. But you have to do it for you.
I mean, but now I don't care.
Like, but bitch, you just said what you said.
I wanted to clear that up because I'm sad for that little girl, not for me now. Because I don't give a fuck now.
But you gotta go back and kiss that little girl in the forehead and tell her that she's beautiful.
But I never had to see. This is my first time having to talk about all this stuff. So
for sure.
Now I'm doing it. But now, like, I feel sad for who I was back then because I look at like who I was and I was not strong. I didn't have nobody to tell me, hey, you are fine. Like, I didn't have that positive female role model in my life. I never had that. I've always been figuring it out by myself because my mom had me when she was so young. We pretty much grew up together. My mom was not really like my mom. She was my sister. So she was trying to figure her shit out. And I was just here. Just doing whatever a kid was doing. Drawing, writing sentences, all that shit. So I never had somebody say, look, girl, you are beautiful. You are fine. Don't worry about what they say. I never had anybody say that to me. So when people would say mean things to me, I'm like, what do I do with that? So now that I am strong and I do have daughters and I tell them, don't worry about them. Don't worry about that shit. Because one day Imani came home, she said she played at recess by herself. And I felt so bad because I thought about myself as a little kid playing by myself. And it was the worst feeling in the world.
Girl, I'm the most content by my damn self.
When I was a kid, now, like, please let me be by myself. But I'm like, it's okay. I had to tell her, girl, it is okay. You can play by yourself and maybe you can play with someone tomorrow. But there's nothing wrong with you.
I think what people need to realize when it comes to friends is just that I think all in all, it's okay to have just one or two good close friends. Like, I hate when
quality over quantity.
Yeah, I just hate when I see girls talk about, like, I ain't got no girlfriends. Girls admit. I just hate seeing that because it's just like, it's okay to have just one strong friend. You don't have to call everybody your friend because not everybody is your friend. Like, it's okay but I'm not saying, like, disrespect people. I'm just saying it's okay to walk by people and just say hi or just speak to somebody once every other month and be like, hi. Yeah. It's no bad blood. Like, it's okay to have one good, strong friend and it be that. Sometimes you need less people in your circle.
You do.
But I think that comes from people who actually, like, want that, though. Like, some people actually do want to be to actually be in larger circles. Like, for instance, like, with me, like, when I have my select friends or friends, girls or whatever. But sometimes, like, when I see pictures of bigger groups of people or, whatever, it's just like, damn.
How did y'all do that?
I want to, but I mean, and then I think to myself, like, but you never know what's going on in the background. So, don't, whatever. But still, like, I think about that. Like, I even have friends who have a lot of girlfriends and have different sets of friends and have, and are close to basically everybody they come in contact with. Like, it's like, I feel like I've come in contact with a lot of people, but I'm only close with, like, 2. And for me, sometimes I, like, look at myself like, damn, like, why is that? Like, why don't you, like, why aren't you? Because I meet people all the time. But, like, y'all, like, it's so, I'm an introvert, extrovert, like, a motherfucker. Like, I swear, I will meet people and be like, oh, my God, girl, give me your number, let's go out, da-da-da. I will never hit them up.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm just, it's too much. It becomes too much, and I feel like at this point, it's going to become a responsibility. And then if I don't want to go, because I'm definitely the type of person to be like, oh, I want to go, and then don't want to go. Then I feel like I gotta explain myself. So I kind of feel like, I don't know, I just want to be with my own little, whatever. But at the same time, like I was saying, I still, when I see other groups,
the picture looks nice.
Sometimes I want that. Sometimes I want to have a girl, hey girl, like that, and I don't have that. I don't have all that.
And when girls trip, but see, that was just 4. That's not a lot. Somebody like me, I have a lot of friends. Like, if I was to, like, get married right now, my bridal party would be 10 plus. Because I have so many friends, and I'm an only child. So it's just, I'm a super friendly person, though. I'm very, very friendly. So I have my college friends, which is, like, 4 of them who are, like, out of Texas, and we are super close. Super close. Nice. Then I have my core group of friends down here, which is about, like, 6 of them. So I'm the type that has a lot of friends, but like Lauren said, it is a huge responsibility. Like it does. As you get older, like it does take a lot from you, especially when the group chats are popping and you at work and you missing the conversation because you're busy, but it's going and it's just like, woo, shit. I need to woo. And I had to tell my friends too, like sometimes I have to take a break from them, and I tell them that too, like I'm going ghost. I'm not mad. Everything's fine. I just need a break from y'all.
I love you, Chloe, because like you be like you got that shit figured out. Okay.
No, I don't.
I be trying to joke. I be like, fuck, I can't do this no more, y'all. I can't, and I try to turn my phone.
I think being a friend still it's still a relationship. You still have to put you first. Like it's still It's still you are priority. Whether we together or not, like, I still need to put me first. Whether you best friend, soulmate. And we were talking about that when we were texting about this conversation. Like, a best friend to me should feel like a soulmate. Yeah. Period. And I feel that way with a lot of my friends in so many different ways. Wow. I have, like, my best friend soulmates who I feel like are my worship prayer warriors. I have my soulmate who I feel like is just like me, a split image of me. I have my college girls who I feel like have grown me up in so many ways because we did college together. So it's so, my friendships are so valuable to me. They're so important. But at the same time, I still realize like you still come first. Yeah. Through all of the demise and their issues and stuff, like it's okay to take a break from your friends and be like, woosah.
That makes sense. Yeah. Well, let me ask y'all this then, because I know I am. I'm so territorial with my friends. Like my best friend, you cannot touch. You don't have no other friends. What are you talking about? Or somebody say, "Oh yeah, she says she's my best friend." No, she not. This is my. We was talking about that on the day. I was like, "Girl, the day you get pregnant, it's a wrap. Like we gonna have to go to court for custody because that's gonna be my baby. Like my friend, my best friend, you can't touch her." Aww. And my husband gets jealous because I'm like, we're really married. This is us. See, I don't one though. It's one. It's only one. You cannot, Leticia, girl. I love if she watches our show. She wants to. She watches. She listens to us. Hey, her brother, and she makes her brothers. You know, she's Hispanic, so she makes all her siblings listen. I appreciate that. Aww. Like I love her. She comes to Christmas when I moved to San Diego and Imani stayed here. I was getting everything together. For Christmas, she went to my grandmother's house. She brought Imani presents. Like,
so are you trying to ask us, like, are we territorial?
Yeah. Where's the question? I'm waiting for the question.
See, I did. I'm sorry, but I want to know, like, how do you feel about your friends? Because I know when I started saying it, forming the question, you was like,
how do I feel about my friends?
Like, are you territorial? Like, are like your mind?
I think me, Low speaking. I think that I'm more so territorial with their person, their like emotions.
Yeah.
I don't like for people to walk over my friends. I don't like for people to treat my friends badly. I don't like for people to like sideswipe my friends or.
And that's
like,
kind of
I feel like
yeah.
I feel like a lot of times, especially when you know, like when you have friends you know, like you said, you've known her since 6th grade, or you know, so you've seen these people evolve and you've been through this and been through that with these people. And I feel like when you've been through these things with these people, you learn like different elements of their character. So it's like I know you in certain situations. And I know what you're gonna do, and I know what you should do, and I'm trying to be here. So with me, it's just like I don't like that. So I'm more territorial with
their well-being.
There we go. Yeah. I'm more territorial with their well-being, as opposed to like you know the time, because I don't feel like I've ever been that person to be like, hey girl, you know I'm about to come over, about to lay up in the bed and watch movies and shit. Like I've never been that. I'll do it, but I'm about to just pull up. I think about that often, though. No, I used to do that with Joanna. I think it just depends. Hey, Joe. Joe listens too. I think it just depends. I think, like you said, soulmate. I think it just depends when you find that soulmate.
It's your person.
Then that's your person. But, yeah.
That's what I meant. I'm sorry. Like, you care about you're territorial about their well-being. That's what I meant, where you can't touch her. Like, I will speak up for her when she will not.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to run over her. You're not going to hurt her feelings. Like, no. Because she is so nice. Sweetest person you ever met. You're not doing that.
See, I'm a little different. I don't know. Like, I have, like, my 2 best friends, Toy and Joycelyn. Shout out to them.
Toy.
But I could be the type of friend, we're in a group together, but sometimes I feel like I could get jealous, especially if they're talking like singly in a text and I don't know about it, and they tell me, I'll be like, hold on, why I know about that? What's the conversation? Right. I've noticed that I could be that type of friend sometimes where I'm like, why?
It's all love though.
If I was like that, I feel like I would be crying every day if I was like that with some of my friends.
For real?
But I've learned it's that was a young me. You know, sometimes I can still do it sometimes as well. But that's just a very young me. But when it comes to like when you're friends with multiple people and y'all all consider yourselves best friends, I think it could get troubling, especially when you feel like maybe 2 people are closer than the other 2. You know, because we all 3 of us have kind of done that in parts of our lives. There's been parts where me and Joycelyn were closer at a point in time than me and Toy. And then me and Toy were closer than not me and Joycelyn. And then maybe Joycelyn and Joycelyn. Toy and Joycelyn.
Hey, Joycelyn. Hey, Toy. Your name.
Put them together.
Joycelyn.
Toy and Joycelyn were closer than, you know, to each other and left me out. You know, but I've realized, and that's what I said earlier, it just depends on the type of phase that you're going through in life. And that, I think, is a good solution to, you know, bring to when it comes to your friends. Like, understand that at times you're gonna be closer to one friend than you are to another.
I can relate more.
Yeah, at one time, you know, maybe, you know, Lo and Joanna or you and Leticia may not be as close, and you may find another friend at that time that this is the person that I kind of rocked with during this time of my life. Doesn't make us any less of best friends. It's just that during this time, she was just more accessible than you. And I think that's what people need to start realizing. Like, it's okay for, like, your best friend to not be as accessible. Or, I don't know. What do y'all think?
I do.
Because some people feel like, no, you my best friend, so you go, when I go through something, you going through
no, I never push that on her.
You have to make sure, I feel like you got to make sure that you're talking to that best friend, like, seeing where she is at in the friendship, too. Because just because that's your best friend don't mean that you her best friend. I feel like you know she may have felt like y'all have grown apart, or she may have felt like y'all aren't on the same page anymore. So I feel like when it comes to a point when stuff like that, you just have to like talk to them. Like you really have to talk to them, because I do feel like you know you grow out of friendships. You do, and it's okay. I've had only one other best friend. Other than, and now I use the term, it's very difficult for me to use that term, but I've had only one other, and that was in 7th grade, and I haven't had one since, like, vocally, like, exclusively had one. Yeah. Like, you know, no, let me not say that. I've called people my best friend, but, like, actually in my heart, like, knowing, like, no doubt, like, oh my gosh, like, it's only like now as an adult that I can say, like, really wholeheartedly say it again. Just because it's difficult to trust, especially females.
I was just about to
when you have a soulmate, right? Mm-hmm. And this is my friend and I love this girl and I feel like, whatever, and then you find out that they're talking about you to other people and like laughing about you, and it's like petty stuff. Like that's my thing. My thing be like when it's petty shit, I always immediately go to hating. You mad? Yeah. What are you mad about? Because what you're saying is not. I have not done anything physically to harm you. I did not do no disloyal shit to you. But you're talking about like my appearance.
It's
you're
something
talking
going
about
on with
me. Like that's crazy. You don't really like me. So when that happened to me, like what was that? That was I was in middle school. Middle school, or it could have been in middle school. Middle school, or maybe 10th grade, possibly. I can't remember. But it's probably middle school. When that happened to me, I was like, oh yeah, fuck these hoes. Ooh. Straight like that, like for real, like I literally felt like, okay, well, bet, like I'm not about to be trusting bitches like that. You know, I'm not about to give no other woman that type of power over me, or nobody, period, that type of power to affect my emotions like that. That isn't to say that I didn't have other friends, and because when I went to college, like I had friends and had girlfriends and had people that I consider sisters, and then that shit happened again. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just kind of like, I have had my battles, and I've been told that I'm not a girl's girl. Right.
I'm not a girl's girl either. I'm a guy's girl.
I've been told I'm not a girl's girl, that I'm a guy's girl. So I looked it up. Where you got? Can I read it?
Yeah,
please.
Because I'm looking at both of y'all like, what
I'm
does
a
that
guy's
mean?
girl.
So
I'm gonna tell you why. But
I've been told that I'm not a girl's girl, and I was told this when it came down to like when I was just like, I was expressing to somebody about like how I felt like I have to be a friend that have friend to be in order to have friends. You have to be a friend, and I was just saying like, I noticed certain things in myself to where I may not. That may be the reason why. That may be the reason why I'm not received as much as from these type of people or whatever. And so this person told me, he was like, "Oh no, you're a girl's girl. You're a girl's girl." Like that. No. You're not a girl's girl. She was like, "Nah, you're just not a girl's girl." And I was like, "What?"
What is that?
I disagree. Totally.
Let me give you definition. Okay. You may be part of a group of women affectionately known as the girls. Most women enjoy the company of other women, but there is a special strain of human female who finds the company of women wholly preferable. Meaning, this is like the T. Like, this is like the goal. Like, women, the relationships with women is very, very, very important to you, right? A guy's girl is that great girl who can just chill and be one of the guys. She's into sports, beer, action flicks, and doesn't give a damn what others think. However, unlike the tomboy, she has her gang of girl mates who she shops with and does girly stuff. When attractive, this girl is mysterious and elusive, acts aloof, and gives off the cool girl aura. Like she's very aware of both guys' and girls' worlds. I'm the definition.
I know Lo super well, and you're definitely a guy's girl.
Yeah. I read that,
I don't know.
Let me tell you something, because this is how I know. When I get with girls and they talking about makeup and contour and bead and go out to the club, put our heels on, tight dresses, I'd rather go to a bar, give me a glass of Hennessy, watch the game. I will always opt for a sport. Like, I have more to talk about with guys than I do with girls. And that was one of my problems why most girls, they don't like me. Because they would like these guys, like they're attracted to them. But I'm over there with them. But I'm not attracted to them. We talking about sports. We talking about music. We talking about, stuff that guys talk about.
Yeah.
And I feel more comfortable chilling with guys because I know they don't care about stuff that girls care about.
Yeah.
So I will always go chill with the homies rather than chill with.
Well, see, with me, it's different. Like I love everything about girls. I mean, about girl things. Like being a woman and not to say, of course you know this, but like I love makeup and of course I have a whole YouTube channel about it. And I love hair and I just I'm a girl. But when it comes down to guys, like I feel like the reason why I relate more to guys is just because guys be chilling.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I don't really have to when it comes down to emotion. Like they chill on like the emotional side, and I think it's more because they don't express it as much. That isn't to say guys don't feel it; they just don't express it as much. So it's like it was easier. It's easier for me sometimes to relate to guys when it comes to because it's like you coming through. hell yeah, I'm gonna come through.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, bro, I ain't gonna be able to come through. Damn, I bet. And it's nothing. With a female, it's like, wow. Hey, are you coming? Yeah, I'm coming. And they be like, oh, damn, I'm not coming. Bitch, you probably over there with that nigga. Yeah. And you probably that. Yeah. And you know you could have told me 5-10 minutes ago that you wasn't gonna come, and now all my plans is ruined, and I had you in my schedule.
Why girl so shady
and
like
don't,
that?
Bitch, don't ever ask me no more to come have drinks with you no fucking more, because bitch, you always shady, and you always doing this shit. You always flaking this shit.
I'm laughing.
Like, damn.
I'm laughing because half of that is me. I feel like I can be a mix of both, but I'm definitely probably more of a girl's girl. I don't go to that extent, but I definitely be on my friend's ass if they cancel. That's because I hate cancel plans. Do not plan something with me.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry because we have to drop the motherfucking gavel on the table. Chloe Alexander cancels plans. Anybody who is friend, Chloe will sit here and suggest something and then fucking turn around and cancel. She'll be like, y'all, we should let's do this, and then she'll be like, oh no, can't do it. I can't do it today. Oh no. Well, why don't we do it? And they be like, Chloe, but weren't you the person? Anybody can attest to that, and I'm not lying.
I feel like
can't lie.
Chloe only cancels plans if I'm at work. Other than that, if y'all say we doing something, let's go. Chloe, I don't know. My friends who are listening, let me know if I cancel plans. If I do, I'll work on it.
I cancel a lot.
No, I'm not saying I'm not saying that you consistently do. I'm just saying for you to say that you don't like it.
I hate it.
Oh my god.
But I'm a girl's girl.
Yeah.
After listening to y'all definition, like I'm definitely. But I love chilling with the guys. I love a good football game. I love a good beer. Henny, whatever, but I'm definitely more of a girl's girl. That's because I'm so emotional. So I understand, women when they be in their feels. I get it. Can
I ask what that has to do with like people's reaction to you as a friend though? Like,
what do you mean?
Okay, so the fact that I said that, you was like, what's that? Like, I don't feel like people walk around and it's like girls girl, guys girl, girls girl. To pick and choose who they want to hang out with or to choose who they, want to receive things from. So I kind of feel like, what does that have to do with anything?
I don't think anything. And in all honesty, I just think I'm a people person. Like, if I just want to put a whole title on myself, I'm just a people person, period. Like, I get along with anybody of any color, religion, sex. I'm a people person, period. So
okay, so let me, do you think it's good to have like certain categories of friends?
I think it's so important to have. Yes, and I think babes, because I know we're wrapping up in a little bit. I think that's a good way to kind of like solutionize. I don't even know if that's a word. But just kind of. I think it's so important to understand the levels of your friends in your life, if that makes sense. Like, it's okay to understand like. Them my party friends, like them my going out friends,
my turn up girls.
Them my turn up girls. Yeah, like this is my vent friend. Like I call her, she knows everything I cry about. That's her. This is my prayer and worship friend. If I need Jesus, I'm calling this one. Yeah. This is my. I think, and it's fine.
Well, I have friends like that. That's why I'm asking, because I said I had one best friend, but that's a lie. I have three.
It doesn't make them any less of a friend.
One's the guy that, and then I know we had talked about is, do you think you can be friends with someone friends with a guy without
we didn't even touch on that. Hold on, but let's touch on that real quick. We can go around. I want everybody to go around and just give a yes or no. The question is, do you think guys and girls can be best friends? Do you think a guy and a girl can be best friends?
I'm saying yes because I have one. We've been friends since high school. I met him in high school. At first, I thought he was cute, and I was like, but nah. So I walked up to him, and we talked. We've been friends ever since, and never have we ever like tried to make it anything other than that. He knows my husband. He's cool with my husband. Like, we're just friends. That's it. That's like my brother, and we friends. And he's like, it's so crazy that you're the only girl that I have not tried to have sex with.
How often do y'all communicate?
A lot. We used to talk every day. We talk a lot. He's the female of our relationship. His mind, because he's like, if I don't hit him up or if I'm being a bad friend, he will let me know. He's emotional.
Low.
Oh, I want to know about it. Tell me what you think.
I honestly think, I believe that a woman can be can consider a guy a best friend, but I do not think that a guy can consider a woman a best friend.
Really? Yeah. I wish he was here so he could tell y'all that.
No, I mean, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, that wouldn't solidify anything for me because I mean, that is to say that he would tell me the truth. Because there are people I've had multiple situations to where I'm friends with guys.
But they think it's something
else.
And
then they try it.
They try it. It's not even that they think it's something else, but they try it. And what that says is you don't see me as a friend, you see me as something sexual. That isn't to say you want something with me. We don't have to be in a relationship, but you want what's in my drawers though.
Wow.
And I mean shit. So that and to me, like what Miriam said, Merriam-Webster said, a friend is someone that you consider you share a connection with that is excluding sexual or family. So if you want to have sex with me, then we are not. You can't be friends.
No, we can't.
Like unless we're out to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I mean, my boyfriend is my friend, and he wants to have sex with me all the time.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. My husband's my best friend too. Yeah, but
that was a little explicit.
I'm kind of with Lo, on the fence with Lo. I think I have one male friend, my nigga DT.
Hey,
he
DT.
listened last week, love him to death.
Hey, DT!
But that is like my brother, my best, one of my closest guy friends. We don't talk all the time, but we know what it is. And when we do talk and we link up, it's nothing but positive friend vibes. Like neither one of us have ever crossed that realm, and we've known each other since high school. But I do agree with Love. There are not a lot of guys who can just be friends with the girl, strictly friends, without it being more than just, let me try.
Yeah, it's funny because my best guy friend, DeMarco, he's never tried it, and I've never tried it. But he likes being my friend because I know a lot of girls. And he did the other day, he went through my Facebook friends and was trying to shoot his shot.
Like to put you on. I just think
he put me on with one of your friends. You know all the females. I'm like,
when I see like a girl and guy like friendship and a girl who like that's my brother and stuff, and I'm like, y'all had sex before or y'all want to.
Damn, so maybe I need to stop saying
that. They still saying that. Girl, they've been saying that since 2009.
Yeah, that's my brother.
That's my brother.
But on the flip side, because this is what I struggle with. Do you feel like your man can be friends with a female?
No, ma'am. What you mean? Friends? Just
like best friends? Big, cut that shit.
Well, okay, here's the thing. Here's what I have to say. And me and my boyfriend, we've been together for almost 2 years now. And if it's a woman who was in his life before I was there, then I can't, there's nothing that I can really say about it. Only thing I can do is just say what I'm comfortable with and what I'm uncomfortable with. Because that would be me trying to control your life, and that's not what I'm trying to do. And I can't step over something that you had established. And honestly, I admire the fact that you had friendship established because it shows me that you're a human ass person, like whatever. But what I will not allow is for a woman to be, disrespectful to my relationship under the term friend, best friend. Like that's not what we're gonna have. And what I also do not like or do not agree with, and I'm not gonna say not gonna allow, do not agree with, is that new friendship. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
If it's not business or business, what we need
during business hours.
What do we need new friends for? Like, I mean, if we could be cool, like, and that sounds so harsh because it's like, damn, like is he caged up or whatever? But
no, it's just
like I don't really, because I kind of feel like when it comes to men and women, and when I meet you, when a man meets a woman, their first initial reason to walk up to them, unless it's in a business environment, i.e. a networking event, some type of event or something, they're coming them because they think they're attractive.
You like the way they look.
And you're interested. You're interested in getting to know them.
Right?
Yeah. For a woman, we're all women. If a man comes up to us, what are we thinking, guys?
He's trying to talk.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So for any man who's in a relationship, be like, man, we was just chilling. I just want to. No, sir.
There's always.
No, sir. And it just because you as a man think that was your intentions, that woman, no, she immediately thinks you're trying to holler at her.
I just think
it's sad, but that's just how it is.
I just don't. I'm with Lo. I think if you've already had a best friend who happened to be a female prior to our relationship, that's fine and dandy. But I think when you get into the relationship, y'all should not be texting every day if that's something that y'all used to do. Like, she should understand that as well. Like, you got a girl now. I don't want her to think, anything other than that we're being friends. So we don't need to talk every day. You know, we don't once a week. Hey, how you doing? Everything's good. And you should get to a point to where I want y'all to meet. I want y'all to get close and know each other. So y'all know what it like. I just think there's just a level of just respect when it comes to relationship. Period.
And what are y'all texting back and forth for?
About what?
I don't understand. A male and a female texting back and forth. I got homeboys that I don't text back and forth.
I don't
We
either.
super cool. I got a homeboy whose birthday is the day before mine. We're super cool, and I don't text him every day. Yeah. Not because he got a girl, but just because that shit's weird. Like I text him when I want, like we about to hang out, or if I need something, and vice versa. Like it ain't like, oh no, hey, good morning, how you doing? It's a great day to be alive. Like what the fuck? Like why?
Text me when you got questions, when you want to like literally talk about something. Other than
that,
nah. But
you're holding your lips, baby. You look like you about to bust. What's going on?
Is it something? Okay. We gonna wrap it up.
We are.
So needs to go to the gym.
Exactly, and I unfortunately, I have a funeral to go to today.
Oh God.
So yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well,
ooh, that's so hard keeping that in, y'all. Oh, I did so good. God is working on me. Okay, thank you. Ooh, baby.
We have no idea what's going to go through over there, but we're gonna wrap it up.
Thanks for
hopefully,
listening,
this episode, like, as friends, I guess in wrapping it up, communication is very important in any type of relationship. Having I've heard this term, a friend audit. I think that's very necessary in different friendships. And also, like, I feel like when you have situations with friends, and if you're going through something with a friend, babe, check yourself first. Like, always check yourself first, man, because we're all human. And if you considered that girl your friend, then know that whatever it is y'all going through, she didn't do that shit intentionally. Yeah. She did not. If you wholeheartedly can say that this person is your friend, then she didn't do it intentionally. Chloe?
Yeah, and I seriously, it's just check on you first. Understand that it's okay to not be available when you have no energy to pour out. You know, literally when you're tapped out because you got so much stuff going on in your life, it's okay to tell your friend, like, girl, let's talk tomorrow because I can't give you my all today. And I think she will appreciate the fact that you want to be able to give her your undivided attention. And I think, I don't know if any of y'all follow Will Smith on Instagram, but he is a gem to the Instagram world. And he recently made a post just about friendships and checking your phone book, checking your circle. And if no one is pouring into your life and building on you, then you need to reconsider who your friends are. Yeah. And I think that's so key. So as you think about your best friends, as you listen to this episode, one by one, just go down and say, how are they pouring into your life? And if you really can't think of it, you need to reevaluate that friendship.
And I'm sorry, last thing, on side note, piggyback on Chloe, make sure these people are loving you for who you are, not what you have. Check that.
Or trying to change you. And don't be a shady friend. Don't be shady. Never mind. Just don't be shady. Love your friends, accept them for who they are. But I want to shout your friend out.
I did.
You shout all your friends out?
That would take
not all your friends, but like some people, like you, boom, boom, boom. If I say who's your friend, what's the first?
Y'all know I love y'all. Y'all know who y'all are. What's the first? If I go down, it's a long listener. That's what I'm saying. Really? I just told you I got friends in college. I got friends. Yes. It's too many to shout out. I love y'all. Y'all are listening. Y'all already know what it is.
And we love y'all because y'all are our friends too.
Yes, baby.
Hey, girl. So thank you guys so much for listening to our show. As always, if you want to follow us on Instagram, it's at BrownSugarPod on Instagram.
Brownsugarbabe.
I'm sorry, my Brownsugarbabe Pod on Instagram and BrownSugarPod on Twitter.
Yes.
That's what it is. Make sure you guys are following us, and we hope you had a wonderful Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And hope you guys have a splendid week.
Splendid
and love
week.
y'all.
Love y'all.